Hi there, I'm Dr. Adam Behr, lecturer in contemporary and popular music at Newcastle University, and I'm delighted to be contributing a session to the Issues in Popular Music series. One of my main research interests is the politics of popular music, and a good deal of my work involves looking at the various aspects of music industries, and in particular their relationship to political concerns and political activities. So in this session we'll be looking at some of the specifically political issues within popular music. Now obviously popular music is inextricable from political concerns in many ways, as you'll have seen already. There's gender politics or class politics or the broader politics of identity. And it's also difficult to disentangle politics in the broader sense from the music industries. Even ostensibly apolitical artists sit in a relationship to political concerns if they're on a major label. There's a relationship with transnational companies and distributors, for example. So there are implied and explicit political stances within the creative industries and within musical communities. And we'll look a bit at these in this session. Obviously there's a wide range of different ways in which musicians approach political concerns through their music, maybe overtly and angrily, or obliquely and ironically. And there are very general and highly specific fields of focus, tackling perhaps broad concerns, peace and love, for instance, or specific issues, a war, for instance, or a named policy or politician. And then alongside that there are the implied and actual politics of major events like Live Aid or Live 8 or Glastonbury, for instance. And we'll delve a bit deeper also into the nitty-gritty, the capital P politics and politics in practice as it pertains to popular music. We'll look at how this can play out from perhaps overt censorship and repression through to promotion and support and all various laissez-faire points in between. The different specific ways in which political decisions and currents affect popular music, its production and its reception, also feed into our discussion. So there are examples like the Live Music Act of 2012, for instance. But there are of course huge implications for popular music within regulations, national and international, like copyright, that affect the music that we hear and the way in which it's made. So the cultural policy of any nation or region or city impacts on both the amount and the types of music that get made there, and even policies that don't actually mention music or seem to refer to it specifically still have an effect. Alcohol licensing, for instance, or education policy. So we'll look at some examples of how both specific legislation and the overarching political culture affect the provision of popular music. And many of these are actually live and contentious issues at the moment. So the resale of concert tickets, for example. We'll touch on some of these issues, and of course it isn't just that politics and politicians affect popular music. They sometimes seek to make use of it in campaigns, for instance. And we'll look at some of the motivations for this, some of the backgrounds to politicians' attempts to leverage popular music, from successful examples to perhaps some of the more embarrassing and awkward ones. So in short, overall, there's a huge variety of ways in which popular music intersects with politics in action, and as well as the broader political concerns. In this session we'll begin to examine some of the concepts behind these and the mechanics of them in practice. So I look forward to getting down some of the details with you in a couple of weeks in this session.